الله لا إله إلا هو له الأسماء الحسنى.
الحمد لله نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم. أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سبحان الذي أسرى بعبده ليلا من المسجد الحرام إلى المسجد الأقصى الذي باركنا حوله لنريه من آياتنا إنه هو السميع البصير. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. رب زدني علما رب زدني علما رب زدني علما رب زدني عملا رب زدني عملا رب زدني عملا. My dear respected elders, brothers and sisters who are listening to my speech, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I said about 2 weeks ago that in Amul Huzn, the year of sorrow, when Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam lost two beloveds, one Abu Talib, who was his uncle, who defended Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam right to the end. More than about, you can say, more than 30, 40 years, 42 years. Yeah, because his mother died when he was 6 years old. He came in the care of his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib, when he was 8 years old. Then from there on, he was in the care of Abu Talib, who was his uncle. So basically, about 42 years, Abu Talib took care and nourished Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam and defend Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. He passed away. Khadijatul Kubra radiyallahu ta'ala anha, she passed away. She helped Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam in propagating and spreading Islam. So these two people passed away, and it's called Amul Huzn. This is the 10th year of Nubuwwat. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want to make Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam happy, so he calls him to the heavens. فَسُبْحَانَ الَّذِي أَسْرَى بِعَبْدِهِ مِنَ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ إِلَى الْمَسْجِدِ الْأَقْصَى. This journey started from Masjid Haram. He was in Hani's house. From Hani's house, he was taken to Hatim. From Hatim, his journey starts to Masjid Aqsa, Baytul Muqaddas. I explained that. Then from Masjid Aqsa to the heavens, and where he met Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The three gifts that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was given, one of them is Salat, one of them is the last two ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah, Amana Rasul bima unzila ilayhi min Rabbi, and the third one is that if your ummati do not commit shirk and kufr, eventually they will enter Jannah. These three gifts were given to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and Rasulullah was called to the heavens for that. And Rasulullah sallallahu, what happened later on, what Mushrikeen in Makkah done and all that, I did explain that in the last two Jummahs. Today, I like to explain some of the things that Rasulullah witnessed during Miraj. So when he was traveling from Masjid Aqsa to the heavens, some things Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam witnessed on the way. So I'd like to explain them. Where did he witness? But he witnessed these. One of the things he witnessed is that before he was going to come into Masjid Aqsa, Jibreel Amin said to him, let's mount here and do 2 rakat salat. Rasulullah said, why? He said, this is Baytul Laham. This is the place where Isa alayhi salatu wasalam was born. So Rasulullah did 2 rakats there. Going ahead, he stopped and Jibreel Amin said, stop here, and he read 2 rakats there. He said, what's this? He said, this amount of Tur, where Musa alayhi salatu wasalam was given Torah. Yeah? So these kind of things happen on the way to Bayt al-Muqaddas. But above when Rasulullah seen when he was passing, he's seen Musa alayhi salatu wasalam reading Salat in his grave. Musa alayhi salatu wasalam reading Salat in his grave. So this is a miracle of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rasulullah has seen him reading Salat. This also indicates that a human being's mukallaf is told to read Salat. But the Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam and the pious people love Salah so much, even when they're done from this dunya, you don't have to read Salah, they still want to read Salah to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to gain the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is one example of Hazrat Musa alayhi salatu wasalam reading Salah in his grave. He goes ahead, he sees some people, their lips are slashed and cut with scissors. Now when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam sees this, he's astonished and scared. Straight away, he asks Jibreel, who are these people whose lips are slashed and cut with scissors? Who are these people? Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam said, these are the khutaba and the khatibs and the muballighin, the people who are sermonizers, give sermons and talks. They say to people, do this, but do not act on it themselves. For instance, we say to people, read Salat, and Na'uzubillah, if we're not reading Salat ourselves. We say to people to have good akhlaq, and we don't have the same akhlaq. If we say to people, don't do ghib, and we do ghibat ourselves. Don't do buhtan, we do buhtan ourselves. The punishment, one of the punishment that person will get, who is lima taquluna ma la tafalun, who does not act on what he's saying or what she's saying, what he or she gives tabligh on the day of judgment, from when they die, their punishment will start like this, that their lips will be cut with scissors. So we have to act on what we say, and when we say, bear in mind that we have to act on it ourselves. Number 2, next, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam goes ahead and he sees people, alright, they got nails of copper. They got nails of copper. With them nails, alright, they're scraping the face and the chest. They're scraping the face and the chest with the nails. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, who are these people? Jibreel Amin said, these are the people of your ummah, those people who do ghibat, who talk about other people, slander on other people. Their punishment will start when they die by this, that they will be with their nails, copper nails, scraping their face and their chest, scraping everything off. And obviously it will come back again, and they keep on doing this right to the end. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam seeing this. This is a topic. So every part of this is a topic, but I just indicate that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "Al-ghibatu ashaddu min az-zina." That ghibat, backbiting, is worse than doing adultery. Why is it worse? That you are hurting other people feeling. We are talking about people, and most of the time when we look for other people uyub, errors and defects, we have the same defects. We have even worse defects. And we just like talking. We come to the masjid and we talk about people. We go to this extent that we talk in our own language and the people are understanding that is the worst. So we are hurting other Muslims and believers. So we need to learn not to do any ghibat. Try our best not to do any ghibat. I say today's Buzurg and Wali Kamil is that person who restrains himself from haram. Don't eat haram, don't drink haram. Make sure he doesn't indulge himself in haram. And the main thing, he does not do ghibat. This is huququllah, huququl ibad. if we stay away from these two things, refrain ourselves from haram, and also do not do any ghibat, no backbiting. It's very easy. Ramadan al-Mubarak is coming in it, and in that the sin multiplies. And when we are fasting, we try to pass our time. We try to do ghibat, and even we sit in the masjid, we do ghibat. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is indicating over here. Jibreel Amin is saying these are those people who got nails of copper and they're scraping their chest and their face. And why? Because they used to do ghibat. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam sees some people that the belly and the stomach is in the size of a house, a big house, mahal, and it's transparent. They can see what's Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam can see what's in their stomach. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam sees that these people have got big bellies at the size of a house, and it's transparent, and you can see snakes running around in it. Now, Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam asked Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam, who are these people, ya Jibreel? Ya Sayyid al-Malaika, or the leader of the angels? Who are these people who got bellies and stomachs of the size of a house? And it's transparent. I can see the snakes running around inside. Rasulullah Jibreel Amin said, these are those people who consume interest and riba, who are dealing in what? Interest, riba and sood. Before they die, before the day of judgment, this is one of the punishment to start. In these other punishments, but in this is indicating that because they were indulged either paying interest or taking interest, both of them haram. Nabi Ali Quran says, "Ahallallahu al-bayya wa harrama al-riba, wa ma ataytum min riba liyarbu fi amwal an-nas fala yarbu inda Allah, wa ma ataytum min zakatin turiduna wajha Allah, wa ulaika humul mudhifun." Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that I have made a business halal, riba, interest haram. Then he says in another place, وَمَا آتَيْتُم مِّن رِبًا لِيَرْبُوَ فِي أَمْوَالِ النَّاسِ فَلَا يَرْبُو عِندَ اللَّهِ. Whatever riba you give, whatever interest you give, or you take, or you take or give, you give وَمَا آتَيْتُم مِّن رِبًا لِيَرْبُوَ فِي أَمْوَالِ النَّاسِ. So your wealth flourishes, it gets extra, multiplied. It does not فَلَا يَرْبُو عِندَ اللَّهِ. It does not multiply in the Allah by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is the punishment they will get. One of the punishment when they die, that their belly will be swollen big, just like a mahal and a house, and it will be transparent, and they'll have snakes running inside it. Yeah? So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam seeing this. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam sees some people that they got land, they got field and land. They sow the seed, and in few seconds the crops grow, and they have to harvest it straight away. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that who are these lucky people that they just have sowed their seed and now they're harvesting or cutting already? Jibreel Amin said to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, these are those people who are mujahideen, who fight in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewarded them so much that every good deed they do, they're multiplied by 700. And it's just an example that they're fighting in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, such that they strive for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is they sow the seed and straight away in seconds the crops grow and they harvest it. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam seen this. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam seen some people that their heads were crushed with big rocks. So they had heads on the shoulder. The angel used to come and crush the head. The head used to roll over, down. You reach over there, And then again it will be fixed on his shoulder to be crushed again. Kept on happening. Head crushed, roll over. Back again on his shoulder, on her or his shoulder. Rasulullah asked Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam, who are these people? Why are they getting punished like this? Jibreel Amin said, these are those people who neglect salat, do not read salat. Now, neglecting salat, I told you last week that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam went to the heavens. And when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam went on Miraj, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam met Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him a few gifts. One of the gifts was salat. Originally salat was 50 salat. But then they were decreased by 5 salat. And 5 salat are compulsory during 24 hours. Yeah? Only 5 salat are compulsory. And they will multiply by 50. But if we do not do salat, there's other punishment too. But one of the punishment which Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam seen that when they die, their punishment will start in such way that the angels will smash and crush their heads. It will roll over. It come back to their shoulder and it will be crushed again and again and again and again. This is one of the punishments. What did Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam say about salat? As-salat imaduddin. Salat is a pillar of deen. What did Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam say in another place? Man taraka salat muta'ammidan faqad kafar. That whoever leaves salat on purpose, he could be kafir. You know, Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal rahmatullah alayhi say that this person has to be executed because he's kafir who does not read salat. Imam Malik rahmatullah alayhi, Imam Shafi rahmatullah alayhi says taziran, his punishment is to be qatl. Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullah alayhi says that those people who do not read salat, they should be jailed until they make tawbah and start reading salat. So this is the rule regulation of not reading salat. We take salat very lightly. We take it very lightly, and is the main thing. You know, after Aqidah, from Huququllah, the first question on the day of judgment will be asked about salat. Have you read salat? How do you read your salat? How do we read salat? Are we reading 5 times salat correctly? Then reading salat not just correctly, reading salat on time, making sure we read our salat on mustahab time. There's another habit we got, that we miss salat and we say, I'll do the qaza later on. That's not allowed either. That's messing about yisahun. Ya ara'ayta alladhi yukadhibu bid-din fadhalika alladhi yad'u al-yatim wa la yahuddu ala ta'am al-miskin fawailul lil musallin alladhina hum an salatihim sahun. Nearly everyone knows this. The fawail, wail means curse on them, or is a valley in Jahannam. And for them is the valley who do not read salat on time, who do not read salat properly, who do not read salat at all. You know, once Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was sitting, and suddenly there was a big bang, boh. Yeah, the Sahaba got up. They thought someone's house fell down. You know, just collapsed just like that. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, no. This is no one's house. No one's house has fell down. One of the angels threw one rock in the valley of Whale. And after 70 years, he has reached to the bottom. So, فَوَيْلٌ لِلْمُصَلِّينَ الَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنْ صَلَاتِهِمْ سَاهُونَ. We should never miss any salat. We have no excuse at all to miss salat. Yeah? We can wake up. If we have to go to the airport, we wake up. Everyone wakes up. If we have to go work, we wake up early and go to work on time. If we have to go to a function, we all wake up, we're ready. So we should not be able to, we shouldn't miss salat. We have no excuse. Even if you're working for a company or working for anyone, the company by law can give you 7, 8, 13 minutes to do salat. What's the excuse? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "Ju'ilat liyal ardu masjidan wa tahuran," or kama qala Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that the whole earth has been made for me to do salat on. We do not need a special mihrab, a special masjid to read salat. We can read salat on the pavement. We can read salat in the park. We can read salat in the cafe. We can read salat in the service. That's how much Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made salat easy for us. Any way you want to. No restriction at all. You can do wudu in 2 seconds, any way you want to. So these are the punishments for those people who are not reading salat. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam sees some people that they got small rugs on the private parts. Nothing else. They wear small rugs. Pt3 anyway. छोटे कपड़े. और जो है ना private part cover. So, and they grazing like animals. And they grazing on zakkum, the plants of what? Jahannam. They eat in that. They carry on eating that. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says to Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam that who are these people? They're grazing like animals. And then on top of that, they're grazing on the plants and the flowers, the plants of Jahannam, Zakkum. Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam says, these are those people who do not pay their zakat. Do not pay their zakat properly or do not pay zakat at all. This is in the, look, if you look in Quran, alright, this is the topic itself. If you look in Quran, about 32 places, وَأَقِيمُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَآتُوا الزَّكَاةَ. 32 places, alright, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions iqamat is-salah, ita is-zakat together. Giving zakat and reading salat. Ulama says, the Mufassirin says, these are brothers and sisters, that they come together. So you pay, you read your salat on time and you give your zakat correctly. This is the topic, but I say that much, alright. The zakat has to be calculated properly, then has to be paid properly. إنما الصدقات للفقراء والمساكين والعاملين عليها والمؤلفة قلوبهم, to the right people. If we do not pay our zakat at all, or pay our zakat but not properly, or not pay it on the right time, one of the punishments that it will start is that the human being who dies from till Qiyamah, one of the punishments you get, he will be grazing on the plants of Jahannam, wearing small things. These are one of the punishments you get. In another hadith he says that this wealth will be changed to a form, whatever form, and that will beat that person. That's some of these. Next, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam sees a person who's carrying a huge bundle but cannot carry it, and still trying to put more stuff in it. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says to Jibreel, who is this person? He's carrying a huge bundle and he's still forcing more stuff in it. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam says that this person is that person the people have put their amanats by him, deposit by him, amanats by him. And he's wasted that and he's still asking for more what? Amanat and deposit. He knows that he cannot take care of people's what? Deposit amanat, and he's still asking. And he's putting more. He's wasted that. So this is indicated that if someone gives us an amanat has got a lot of category. One amanat is that someone says something to you secretly, that keep this, don't tell anyone. That's an amanat. That someone comes by you from mashara, for what? Consultation. And he or she says, could you give me advice on it? And we go and tell everyone. We tell our wives first thing, we tell the whole world knows it. It's not a secret. This is amanat. If someone comes and tells you a secret or asks you a masala, a mufti alim, imam, if someone asks a masala from him, his duty is to keep the zaman and not tell everyone that so-and-so has asked me a masala. A doctor, when they know about anyone's illness, they're not supposed to tell anyone. Those people who are doing tabligh, they know about anyone, they know about anyone's secret, we're not supposed to tell anyone. Anything that we know about someone, and that is the amanat bias, we're not supposed to spread and tell anyone. This is going against the amanat. And these amanat will be asked on the day of judgment. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, awfu bil uqud. That whatever promise you have given, complete them, fulfill them. So that's one thing. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam passes Jannat, and he passes a land where there's so much fragrance. And when he sees how beautiful Jannat is, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam asks, "What is this place? And what is this fragrance?" This is from Jannat, Jibreel Amin says. And this is what Jannat is. Ahead he goes and he sees Jahannam. When he was going up in a Babul Hafaza, the first heaven, there's a door called Babul Hafaza. He met some angels. One of the angels he met, all the angels greeted Rasulullah with love and respect, and they were all smiling to Rasulullah. You know, smiling is sunnat. Yeah? Smiling is sunnat. We don't like smiling. Smiling is sunnat. And also when you greet someone, you smile at them so they get happy. We don't when we do salam, alright, we do it in a way that this person is our enemy. Salam with both hands. This Imam Bukhari brings the title Al-Akhzu bil Yadaini, that you have to do salam with both hands. That's what Imam Bukhari says. Alright? Both hands, then look at the person and smile. Be nice. Smile. Alright? So they all smiled at Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But one angel greeted Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam with love and respect, but was not smiling. So Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam asked his Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam that, "Oh Jibreel, why isn't this angel smiling? The other angels are all smiling." Rasulullah Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam said, "This is Malik. This is a Malik. Ya Malik wa iqdi alayna." Yeah? Quran says, you know, the kuffar will say to Malik, "Finish yourself now." Anyway, Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam said, "This is Malik, this is the security guard of Jahannam. He is the guard, the main guard, in charge of Jahannam. He's got other angels under him. But he's not smiling because his mizaj, his nature is not to smile, because he's going to put people in Jahannam." Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Show me Jahannam." He lifts the lid up, and when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam sees the flame, Rasulullah says, cover it quickly. Yeah? So this is Jahannam. Also in this journey, when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam met Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, and Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam was leaning against Baytul Ma'mur. Yeah? The Qibla and the Kaaba of the angels. Yeah, I said that last week. So Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam said, give my salam to your ummats and tell them that Jannat is a beautiful place. The fragrance of Jannat is musk, and the soil is beautiful, clean. But Qay'anun is a clear-cut desert, clear-cut field, no trees on it. And Rasul Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam said, "Tell your ummati to read Subhanallah wa bihamdi Subhanallah al-Azim." Or some places just Subhanallah. And each time they read Subhanallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will order the angels to plant a tree. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi. Subhanallah al-Azim. Plant something at least. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi. Subhanallah al-Azim. Read this a lot. Going up. Imam Bukhari brings the hadith at the end. And he said that Kalimatani Habibatani ila Rahman, Khafifatani ala lisan, Thaqilatani fil mizan, Subhanallah wa bihamdi, Subhanallah al-Azim. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says this here, that there's two words that خفيفتان على اللسان, is just light on your tongue. ثقيلتان في الميزان, in the tarazu, when it's measured, it will be very heavy. What is it? Subhanallah wa bihamdi, Subhanallah al-Azim. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam says, they say this with kasrat, a lot, abundantly. How hard is it? If we have time all day, we read our salat. After salat, in between when we're coming and going, instead of being on the mobile all the time, instead of doing ghibat of people, instead of slandering of people, make a habit of reading istighfar a lot. Make a habit of reading Subhanallah wa bihamdi, Subhanallah al-Azim. We will die on that status. You know, the big thing is, we all are going to die unless you got some kind of guarantee, but we all are going to die. Yeah? And a hadith indicated normally a person will die in what he loves, what he does. You know, Usman radiallahu ta'ala loved Quran, he spread the Quran. He died on Quran. He died on the ayat فَسَيَكْفِيكَهُمُ اللَّهُ وَالسَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ. You know, whatever you love, you die on that. Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala loved Salat. He was stopped in his Salat, in Fajr Salat. We don't even come for Fajr Salat. We don't even know what time is Fajr Salat. Yeah, we can't wake up. It's getting early, you stop waking up because it's too early. We do qaza, that's not allowed. So the lessons we learned in this, we have a lot of lessons to learn from Mi'raj and Isra. It's not just a story. It's what Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam seen in between. And the main thing Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam seen, that people are getting punished for the sins they are doing in this dunya before Qiyamah. But that's going to happen in the grave. So we have, whatever I said, we have to resist from them sins. First me, then you. And try our best to prepare for Ramadan Mubarak. Time for Azan.
الله لا إله إلا